There is a moment just before the world catches up to itself, when New York City belongs to no one and everyone all at once. The sun has not yet committed to the day. It lingers at the edge of the horizon, casting the first threads of gold across a skyline that has stood witness to more human ambition than almost any other place on Earth. From above, Manhattan looks like a circuit board dreaming. Glass towers catch the earliest light and throw it back in long, burning reflections that stretch across the Hudson and the East River like rivers of fire running parallel to the real ones. This is the city at its most cinematic, its most honest. No filters needed, no color grading required. Nature does the work, and the result is something that stops the breath entirely. As the drone moves slowly southward over the island, the geometry of the city reveals itself in ways that ground-level living never allows. Buildings that seem impossibly tall from the street become part of a dense, breathing mosaic from above. The Empire State Building rises with quiet authority. One World Trade Center catches the sun along its tapered glass face and becomes, for a few seconds, a column of pure light. The shadows between towers are long and deep, carving dark canyons through Midtown, while the rooftops glow amber. Every surface tells a different story. Older brick buildings sit shoulder to shoulder with modern steel and glass, decades of architecture compressed into a few city blocks, a visual timeline of what humans build when they refuse to stop reaching upward. The depth of field from this altitude makes the foreground towers sharp and defined, while the boroughs beyond blur softly into morning haze, giving the entire frame the quality of a painting that has not yet dried. The drone tilts and drifts west, and suddenly Times Square fills the frame. Even at this early hour, it pulses. Traffic moves through the intersection in slow, deliberate streams, yellow taxis threading between delivery trucks and early commuters, headlights still on because the dawn has not fully won yet. The billboards that line every surface are already blazing, their light competing with the sunrise in a contest neither will win. From above, the crossroads of the world looks less chaotic and more choreographed. 1,000 individual decisions creating something that resembles order when viewed from far enough away. The dramatic lighting from the east catches the tops of vehicles and pedestrians alike, turning ordinary movement into something that belongs in the opening sequence of a film about what it means to be alive in the middle of everything. Every frame here is a story. Every second of footage is a reminder that this city does not pause, does not breathe, does not wait. Moving north, the concrete gives way to something unexpected. Central Park emerges like a long exhale in the middle of the island, 840 acres of green pressed between the relentless grid of the Upper West Side and the Upper East Side. From above, it is extraordinary. Paths wind through trees that are just beginning to catch the morning light, their canopies shifting from deep shadow to warm gold as the sun climbs. People are already there. Joggers trace the reservoir loop. Dog walkers move along the bridle path. A couple sits on a bench near the Bethesda fountain, two small figures in an enormous frame, completely unaware of how beautiful they look from this altitude. The depth of field here is generous, pulling focus from the sharp edges of the park's stone bridges to the soft blur of the skyline rising behind the tree line. It is the kind of image that makes you feel something before you can name what that something is. This is what ultra-realistic 4K footage does when it is paired with the right light and the right movement. It does not simply document a place, it transforms it. New York City at sunrise, seen from above, in slow cinematic motion, is not just a location. It is an argument. An argument that beauty exists inside complexity, that order hides inside chaos, and that some cities, at certain hours, in certain light, become something closer to myth than geography. The drone pulls back, the skyline shrinks, the gold deepens, and the city, as always, keeps moving.